Starting off on Catalyst. Should be a pretty exciting match here. Rhizer, as we know, just took down Pure 2-0. See, look at that. A watch should do it. Took him out 2-0 in a pretty convincing series there. And now going to be taking on Ivicaos. I'm going to say Ivicaos, I think. I think that's how I'm going to say it. Just gonna commit to it. Signing up here in the top left, in the purple, representing All Inspiration, it is Rhizer. And down here in the bottom right, representing Skyber, it is Ivicaos. Fuck me. This name sucks. Alright, early scout coming out here for Ivicaos, possibly looking for some sort of proxy. That is what it looks like to me based on the pathing. Meanwhile, over here, just nice safe positioning here from Rhizer. And looks like he's going to send this probe across the map. Probably some sort of 2-rack thing going on here. That's what I would expect. Or he thinks that Rhizer is going to do something like that to him. Yeah, it looks like looks like this is just defensive, but I don't know what his end game is just yet. This probe gonna make his way across the map. Looks like pretty standard opening here. No proxy 2-racks or anything, so just gonna be pretty standard PVT here. Rhizer looking like he's gonna take his expansion here, and it doesn't look like it's gonna be punished, but just based on build order right now. Ooh, looks like a nice little duel there. Looks like the probe will retreat. Running for his life against the scary SCV. And now we see it. The proxy factory up in the top right. Going to be pretty exciting here. See if he's able to pull that off. Rhizer not sending any probes out to see it just yet. Ooh, this probe is putting on his boxing gloves. He knows what's up. Yeah, you better run. Curious to see what he makes here. If he's going for some Cyclones, maybe some cheeky Widowmine play. This Marine is going to force that probe back finally, and that SCV will get to safety. Meanwhile, for a Protoss player, he does have that expansion up and running here in just a couple seconds. He's going to start getting an Adept. Might be pretty unprepared for this. As second factory now coming out as well as a reactor. So pretty all in here from Ivicaos, as you would expect from a play like this. And this Adept to make his way across the map, not even checking for any proxy. This is going to catch him pretty off guard here. Robo facility coming down now, but still only one gateway here for Rhizer. Not looking great for him right now. Yeah, after this game, I'll check and see if he's legit plat or if it's I think he has to be. I don't think they're allowed to play on Smurfs. I don't know though. That Adept here is going to kill that Marine. Caesar's expansion, and Caesar, there's nothing really behind the wall here. So he should suspect something is up. Hopefully he goes around and checks it, getting that pylon at the front so he can warp in there and adding on 3 gateways. Chrono boosting out that warp gate research bunker going down here for Ivicaos, just making sure he can defend. 3 Cyclones are now on the way. This is going to be a pretty tough hold for Rhizer. I'm not sure he's going to be able to do it until that warp gate finishes. Going to have to pretty much immediately transform these gates. He needs an immortal out pretty quickly here. It's going to be a tough hold. That's for damn sure. Now the gateways are finally finished and they're warping out. The observer is heading the right direction. Might spot it just a little bit in advance, give him a little bit more advance warning. That shield battery is not going to be long for this world. And now here they come, making their way in here. Are going to immediately focus on that warping in soccer. That's not good. And now they're going to start trading and all the workers are running. The army is running for Rhizer here. And now he needs to focus on defending the high ground here. That immortal is almost done. If he's able to kill these Cyclones, then it is going to be a pretty easy pushback. The Adept on the other side of the map is still doing work, and a lot of workers getting killed here, but he knows it's pretty all in, and now Rhizer holds. Meanwhile, this Adept over here still doing work. It's gotten a kill. It's killed a supply depot. These Stalkers just walking up. Not great micro here. Those Cyclones getting killed pretty quickly there. And now, hopefully, he goes up here and finds these factories for his sake, and is able to take those out. Adept back there looks like it did get cleaned up. I apologize for missing that. Warp Prism on the way to help support this push, and he's just going to march across the map, and I don't see a single way Ivicaos holds this. It is going to be pretty brutal. 11 army spot at 22. 3 Cyclones are in production right now. Maybe going to be able to make something happen on the other side of the map while this is destroying his base, but I'm really doubting it. Really his only hope here is to get an SCV out of the base somehow and try and go for late, but this is looking pretty open and shut right now. He's just going to march in, kill the bunker, and then he's just going to march onto the mineral line. Looks pretty much like GG. Lots of workers getting killed here. There's not really much of an army left to fight. More Cyclones in production, though, and they are going to start making their way across the map here, so we will be in a little bit of a base trade scenario. But I imagine Rhizer can just recall whenever stuff gets back at home. The shield battery is finished here, which actually takes a lot of damage here from these Cyclones. That Zealot living forever, and now the rest of these units just get focus it down. It is out of energy now, though, so he will start taking some losses here. Well, on the other side of the map, he is trying to lift off and get that orbital command out of there. GG is called, and it looks like Rhizer will take game number 1 here. Of course, he's not actually leaving. There we go. Rhizer taking game number 1. Very well played by him. A little bit of interesting build choice there from our Terran player. I like it. I like the enthusiasm, but in the end, just not quite working out there. And now it's time to see. So it looks like he is pretty legit plat. Who did he beat? Okay, beat a silver 3. Okay. Hey, honestly, I think it's really cool to see lower ranked people playing this, because realistically, they're not gonna win, but it's pretty sick. Getting that experience against better players, I really respect people for coming out and doing that. So shout out to him. And now we're gonna go into game number 2 here in just a couple seconds, and it should be pretty good. Hopefully a little bit more of a macro game, kind of see what Ivicaos is gonna be able to do. But he might decide that his only chance is to cheese, and might just try and push in and attempt a similar build once again. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for supporting the StarCraft World Championship Series. If you like what you're hearing, go ahead and feel free to give the stream a follow if you want. If not, I understand. I'm a pretty shitty caster. I understand that. And make sure to support all the other guys that are streaming StarCraft today. Lots of games getting played, lots of casters. You might find someone you love. Make sure to check them all out. Give it a shot. If you're looking for team leagues, there's lots of stuff going on. Alpha Team League starting up pretty soon. Get your clan in there if you're like Masters and up. We also have like Chobo Team League, which is pretty cool. Make sure to go support the scene, guys. It's really cool to see how much it's growing and how much a dead game can really give back. So thank you all so much for supporting StarCraft. And yeah, we'll be going into game number 2 here on Blackpink here in just a second. Alrighty, not gonna blow your ears out this time. Spawning up here in the purple, representing all inspiration on match point now for this series. It is Rhizer. And down here in the bottom left, in the red, in the Skybird clan, a platinum player really putting it all out there today. It is Ivicaos. Ivicaos. So, both these guys just doing pretty standard stuff here. Barracks, I guess it's time for a little bit of story time. My first tournament, I actually really appreciate Ivicaos coming out to play. My first tournament experience, I played. Not that I'm any fucking good still, but in 2011, I played in an MLG Open qualifier as a legitimate bronze player. I paid a $10 entry fee. I signed up just to get a chance to play, and I got beaten by soon to be Axiom Alicia pretty fucking handily. It's a lot of fun. I really love StarCraft. I don't think there's really many other games where you can get that type of experience. Uh, so it's really cool to see guys like that coming out here to play. Hopefully when Warcraft 4 comes out or whatever it's gonna be, hopefully this stuff all stays. Looks like Ivicaos gonna be trying to secure his expansion here in just a second. Is gonna chase that probe off. High Platlow GM. Yeah, Platinum hero Ivicaos. Hero of the people. Reaper coming out now for Ivicaos. Gonna make his way across the map and just kind of see what's going on there. This probe just still being a little annoyance here. Cybernetics Core gonna finish up. Curious to see what the tech choice is here from Rhizer. Oh, and wow, he actually does manage to kill the SUV. That's annoying. Cheeky little play there by Rhizer. Suiciding that probe to stall that expansion. Expansion for Rhizer, meanwhile, about to finish up, and the Adept will be out well in time to repel this Reaper. So probably won't be able to get into the base and see any tech here. Yeah, sorry for the Raven mic indicator, guys. It's my microphone is currently out of town, and boom, Reaper goes down. Well played there by Rhizer. And now he's going to make his way across the map. Forge on the way for him, and now this Adept is going to make his way across, and this one Marine not going to quite be enough. I'm going to be honest with you. Stalker on the way as well, and this expansion will be finishing up here. Two Marines might be able to put up a fight here. First Marine goes down, second Marine running for his life or not. He will stand there and fight to the bitter end. Well played to you, Mr. Marine. You lived well. Now Rhizer gonna get that SCV-2, showing him the business. +1 attack on the way, and a robo facility is going to be the tech of choice here. Factory and Starport have already been taken here for our Terran player. Still not enough army supply to really force this back. And oh, there's a hole. Oh no, not what you want to see. And the Cyclone is out now, so this Adept will be no more of an issue. He's gonna have to get out of dodge, or else he will perish. Oh, he's trying. Oh, it's gonna be close, and there he goes. He's safely back at home. And Adept Glaives on the way now. Looks like it is going to be a +1 Adept all-in with a probably just, I imagine, just a War Prism. Maybe he'll get an Immortal or two. But yeah, probably just a War Prism here. It doesn't really need much else. Just going to kind of overwhelming force into his base. And really, there's not much here to really defend against. The Widow Mine is going to be key. Not even sure where exactly it burrowed, to be honest with you. Is it? Yeah? Is it? No? Huh. Not sure exactly where it's burrowed at there. Let's see if I can... Oh, burrowed in the mineral line. Alright. Defending against any, Stargate play or any drops inside the mineral line. And now this Warp Prism is going to make its way across the map. That Widow Mine might come into play here. And an Immortal is on the way, and he's going to get +1 armor as well for Rhizer here. It's going to be a pretty devastating attack once it comes through. +1 attack is on the way, as well as concussive shells and stim. So he is just going to be able to march across the map and really have a pretty big advantage here. Once he gets his immortal count up, he probably needs maybe 2 or 3, especially if he waits for Blink. It's going to be a pretty tough hold here for Ivicaos. He is up in army supply right now, though, and here comes the warp into the main, actually. The warpism stays alive, and more adepts are on the way now. They're getting tons of damage done here. Lots of workers going down. 20 supply up for Rhizer already, and more workers are getting killed. Just getting butchered here. They go into the second mineral line as well, and they are trading with this army. They don't care. They've got so much work done here. There's only 9 workers remaining for Ivicaos. This is brutal. Oh, man, the humanity. Oh, God. I feel dirty. I need to take a shower just for watching that. That was disgusting. So many workers getting brutalized there. And Rhizer still not deciding to pull the trigger, not pushing across the map just yet. And Ivicaos here probably feels like he needs to. He does. He needs